Money, love it or hate it, it is something we all need, and sometimes we need it fast. But for many Papua New Guineans, getting a loan from a bank isn't always an option. Banks typically require something valuable known as collateral, like land or property, that borrowers must offer to secure a loan. Since most people don't own these and don't have adequate financial knowledge, it's even tougher for individuals to navigate banking services. That's where informal money lenders, often known as Booking Manmeri, offer Dinau. They provide quick cash with no long paperwork and no credit checks. Sounds great, right? Well, not so fast. Let's talk about why people borrow this way and the risks involved. First, let's look at the benefits. The biggest advantage? Speed. If you need money urgently, maybe for school fees, medical bills, or unexpected expenses, an informal lender can hand over the cash almost instantly. No waiting in long bank lines and no complicated forms. And some of these lenders don't require collateral, so you don't have to worry about losing anything too valuable. And for those who value privacy, these transactions are usually kept confidential and off any formal records. But here's the catch. The disadvantages can be very serious. First up, crazy high interest rates. Borrow 50 kina and it will cost you 75 kina, 100 kina, 150 kina, 200 kina can be 300 kina, and so on. That's how so many people fall into a cycle of debt, struggling to keep up with payments. And because these lenders aren't part of the formal banking system, there are no rules protecting borrowers. That means if you can't pay up, some lenders resort to harassment, intimidation, or even violence. It's a risky game. Not to mention, in some cases, borrowing this way can be illegal, which could lead to even more trouble down the road. So what's the takeaway? Well, yes, informal loans offer quick solutions, but the risks often outweigh the benefits. Before borrowing, consider safer alternatives like microfinance institutions, savings groups, or even employer salary advances. Better yet, financial planning and responsible saving can help prevent these situations altogether. At the end of the day, the question you need to ask yourself is the Dinau truly worth the risk? Tell us in the comments below, and as usual, thanks for joining us on Papua TV. Stay tuned for more stories that inspire and inform. Subscribe for more compelling stories from Papua TV, the voice of Papua.